He was absolutely fuming because he was first witness to it, and he did see what happened.
My correct people them JJC Skillz son don't come as come call him papa. He say him papa assault him. Talk many things about him papa and his wife. Alright, so my correct people them una know me now say I go everly start the story from the beginning so that some of una go understand. Waiting come bring this matters like this. One blogger wey they call and say Cutie Juice na im bring tori o say Nollywood actress wey they call and say Funke and her husband JJC Skillz, he say they get wahalja. He say as e be so say JJC Skillz don go London say make him go cool off because im wife say bin don provocation say he go pursue am comot for her house. So him myself don go pull off, and wetin make the wife provocation na be say he say the husband dey spend money anyhow. Before you know, my correct people them JJC pikin wey born with another woman come shook mouth for the Matthias. Alright, no need to explain. I told him that Silver Dam don't explain am. May una listen to wetin he talk.
Well, I be like Jingle Bell, but this matter is getting serious. So I posted a video of Kakadele and her husband having issues allegedly. And so while going through the comments on TikTok a few minutes ago, I stumbled on a particular comment. Yes, and it happens to be JJC son, Fukadele's stepson, Benny boy, this guy. So while going to the comment section, I saw this comment. She's not what you all think she is. I lived there for 2 years. The house was the horror side. I was like, who is this person? I clicked on that profile, and lo and behold, it is JJC's son, Fukadele's stepson. I went to the profile. I was like, no, maybe it's a fake page. Maybe it's just a fake page. But no, it is not. It is real page, oh. The real page of this boy, of JJC's son. Because I clicked the link to the YouTube and his Instagram page, and it is JJC's son. He's JJC's son. This is JJC wishing him happy birthday. Ha! But then again, could the story be true for this boy to say this?
So after that, this Gist Lover page compose. This is not the real Gist Lover. Na fake. But they get plenty followers. So the person can say Benito has been into drugs since he was 11. Insider reveals deeds of JJC's son after he tackles stepmom Funke Akindele. Details. Alright, see the headline here. We come bring another double wahala. Now so where the woman, the boy mother, come carry Funke children which she don't they hide their face since when she born them. Come post this picture for internet or say make the whole world see. Face where woman don't they hide since nobody know the face of the children. This woman post them. We have future, so that one no do her. Oh, say when you fighty person no they cough you. Funke said no cough. Now her husband said they even write some kind things. They write some kind things, but Funke no even cough. Rather she do video, they dance, they do all manner of things. So now I never see the woman. She comes to comment again. Say JJC. Hey, assaulti her pikin. Bobo. My correct people them. If I bring comments for una go shock. Everybody say person beat pikin say F up. Now him be say assault her. Alright, me una watch the video. Me una give una own contributor. We tell una feel about the mattress.
Oh, moving along. I'd like people to finally know the truth as to what really happened. I've been seeing a lot of speculation. I've been seeing a lot of rumors and assumptions about what's been going on. A lot of fake things. And, I'd rather just have everyone know the truth just so then, there's no more speculation and all of that. So, yes, I did get expelled. And, there are mistakes that people do make. And all we do is move on from it. And I am in the UK now, and the plan anyway was for me to come to the UK and to start my life out here, which I am doing. So, and I just want to shout out to, people that have been helping me. Shout out Darcy, shout out Mo, shout out my parents, shout out my mom, my stepdad, and all of my friends that have been supporting me in, my journey and, where I am now. I can't thank anyone else enough, but now it's really time for everyone to know the truth about what really happened. So, yes, I did get expelled. And when my dad did pick me up whilst we were driving, he began to start shouting at me. And, I could only just say sorry. I could only just just tried to defuse the thing. But, he slapped me first, and we've all been slapped. It happens. And then the slaps turned into punches, and it was repeated punches in the school grounds. And the security guards, there were about 10, 15 security guards that were just there trying to hold my dad back. And he just kept on punching me in my head. And it just kept on becoming worse and worse and worse. And, as you can see there, I just started getting blood coming out my head and all of that shit. And, I tried to leave, and he grabbed my tie and, started choking me and shit, and, kept on punching me in my head and all of that. And the security guards were trying to hold him back to make him stop doing that to me. He now left the car, and I was there, catching my breath after being choked, and, pretty disorientated, but, me thinking that was maybe it. And, the security guards were trying to calm down my dad, and, they were checking up on me because, there was blood coming down, all over my uniform, and, at this point, I had marks on my neck and shit. He ended up coming back in the car, and, we ended up leaving the school because he was saying that it was all fine. But whilst on my way back home, which was about 40 to 50 minutes on the road, whilst driving, he would be punching me in the head repeatedly, just kept on punching me. And, I had my arms up the whole time. I had to keep my guard up because, I didn't know what necessarily was going to happen next. It wasn't just at the school. Whilst he was driving recklessly on the road. He was nearly, running over people whilst shouting at me, threatening that he was going to kill me, that I'm a waste of space, and that I'm completely and utterly useless to him, and that, he'd rather dead. And he just kept on punching me and punching me and punching me and punching me, and I kept on, the side of my face just kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it didn't stop. He'd be punching me on my ribs. I got a bruised rib from it. And it just kept on coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. It didn't stop, and he was doing reckless driving, stopping in the middle of the road, kept on punching me. It never stopped, and kept on threatening that he would kill me. In my head, I was like, I need to get out of this place. Getting near to where my house is, we picked up my cousin, so he can try to defuse what was going on. And, I jumped in the back because I, needed to try avoid all of this, assault that I was getting. And my dad wanted to drive to the beach to sort me out so we can all talk. When we get to the beach, I jump out the other side, and he begins to chase me around the car and tries to come at me, and my cousin stops him and takes me away, and we start talking. And, I get a few minutes to just, not even a few minutes, a few seconds just to calm down, and then just my dad comes out with this big wooden stick. It's not even a stick. It was like wood from a construction site, and swung at me, and I dodged it, and I just bolted down the beach because if that hit me, God knows what would have happened. So, I go down the beach, and some locals are there, and I don't know who they are, but honestly, if you're watching this, thank you so much for just trying to help. Thank you for giving me water. Thank you for just making sure that my injuries were okay. And then my dad now begins to start driving crazy on the beach. There's kids on the beach, and he was nearly hitting them and all of that. And my cousin was trying to get him to calm down, and he ends up driving, and my cousin's in the middle of the road telling him to calm down, and he hits him with the car, and everyone's screaming because my dad's going crazy. He's going flipping crazy, and he jumps out and screams at him, saying oh, he's my son, I can do whatever the fuck I want to him, da 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 da. He get back in the car. So we get back in the car, and the assault still continues. So whilst we were in the car, I went into the front seat, and my dad went into the back seat, and whilst I was in the back, he removed the thing from the back and starts hitting me with that. Starts hitting me with that, starts hitting me with other things, metal objects. I don't even know what it was. Just kept on hitting me, and I I mean, I can't really show you because I would have to like do some weird thing, but he kept on punching me in the back of my head, and you know, this side of my ear is bruised, you know, the back of my head is bruised and all of that, and you know, the side of my face, my ribs, and it got so bad that like it's, you know, I couldn't like breathe and shit. Like, it's getting hard to breathe. That's how much, like, I don't know what, I don't even know what even happened to me for me to not be, you know, be able to start, you know, breathing properly. But he just kept on punching me in the back of the head. I got like 20 odd repeated blows to the back of the head, and he just kept on screaming that he was gonna kill me and that, and all of that stuff. And you know, my cousin ends up driving into Amen Estate, and we go to my cousin's house, and you know, I jump out, and you know, my dad's instantly just trying to come after me, and I just run inside. I lock myself in the room, I lock myself in the bathroom. I was washing my face, and the side of my face is like gone like this, massive black eye, you know, my blood's coming down my face, and you know, just cut like that, blood's there. And I'm just take off my shirt, I got bruises all there, I got bruises on my back, on the back of my head, my ear's gone red, my face has gone red, and my face is swollen. And whilst I was in the room, I just kept on hearing just, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill you. You know, and, you know, he's screaming that I'm never going to leave the country, and that he's going to kill me, and that he's going to make my life a living hell. And, you know, yeah. You know, and for people saying that we're only doing this for clout or to trend or because we're jealous, it's never been something like that for me or my, you know, my family here. We just kind of want justice for what happened, you know, because there's a difference, which is what some people have been realizing, but maybe because there's not been a full story, but there is a difference between beating and assault. And if it weren't for my cousin, and if it weren't for me protecting myself and, you know, running away from the situations, I really did take his threats seriously, because, you know, it did seem that his intentions were to do what he threatened. Yeah, and after that, I think he did realize what he has done to me, and I began becoming really lightheaded and passing out. And yeah, by then, you know, he was apologizing, you know, being like, I'm sorry that I did that to you, I lost it, you know, like, I hope we can be cool. And in my head, all I was thinking about was, I just got to get out of here. So I had to play, yeah, it's cool, no worries, because if I was really showing how I really felt, I probably wouldn't be here. I'd probably still be out there, still getting some shit, you know. I don't know what would have happened to me. So I had to carry on. And, you know, I'm seeing speculation that he bought me a phone. No, he never bought me a phone. And, you know, I think maybe out of what he did, guilt, he upgraded both of our tickets. And, you know, I just had to keep the vibe cool with him, you know, because I had to leave, you know. You know, I got to the airport, my stepdad was there. He was absolutely fuming because he was first witness to it. And, you know, he did see what happened because my dad called him.